the warning no one gave you. Most people think the dollar is safe, that the economy will always bounce back, that saving money in the bank means you're being smart. But here's the truth. Almost no one told you. Your money is losing value faster than you think. And the collapse? It's not a distant fantasy. It's a slow-motion event that's already happening. Let's break it down. The US prints over $1 trillion every few months. Not earned, not backed, just printed. That's not a plan. That's a disaster waiting to happen. And while the average person works harder for less, the wealthy are buying real assets, real estate, gold, silver, Bitcoin. They know the game. You're just not invited to play. At the Passive Path, we talk about how to see the truth behind the system and how to protect yourself from it. So here's the first truth. Money is no longer real. Once upon a time, a dollar represented actual gold. Today, it represents trust, and trust is breaking. Governments and central banks keep printing because they can't stop. But the more they print, the less each dollar is worth. And when regular people start noticing, it's already too late. Still saving in dollars? That's like bailing water from a sinking ship with a coffee cup. Let's look at how this happened and what it means for your future. In 1964, US coins like the half dollar were made of real silver. By 1965, that silver was gone. It was replaced with cheaper metals like copper and nickel. That's when the value of your money started to quietly disappear. In 1971, the US dollar was taken off the gold standard. That move changed everything. Before that, each dollar was tied to actual gold. After that, it was tied to nothing but belief. From that point on, the government could print unlimited money. And they did. They printed dollars backed by nothing, just promises. Real assets like gold, silver, and land stayed the same. But dollars lost their value year after year. In history, this kind of money system never lasts. Zimbabwe tried it. They printed so much money, their bills were worth less than toilet paper. Germany tried it after World War I. People needed wheelbarrows of cash to buy bread. It always ends the same way. Too much money, not enough trust. Collapse. Most people ignore this pattern, but the ones who see it early are the ones who don't get wiped out. Are you looking at history, or are you hoping this time is different? The next time you hold a coin, ask yourself, what is this actually worth? If it's not backed by something real, it's just a symbol, and symbols don't pay your bills. Real wealth is built on real value. What kind of money are you holding? National debt is now over $36 trillion. Off the books, it's closer to $250 trillion. That includes future obligations like Social Security and Medicare. Every 60 to 90 days, another $1 trillion is printed. This isn't sustainable. This is how trust in a currency disappears. Most people are told that government bonds are safe. But bonds are just promises backed by printed money. If Japan or China stops buying those bonds, the game ends. When foreign buyers pull out, the Federal Reserve has to step in. That means printing even more. That leads to hyperinflation. Prices rise fast. Food, gas, housing, everything. The money in your savings account buys less every week. And you're told this is normal. But there's nothing normal about watching your purchasing power shrink while your paycheck stays the same. The economy isn't growing. It's expanding a balloon made of debt. Eventually, that balloon pops. And when it does, fake assets fall. Real assets stay. If your wealth is in fake money, you lose. If your wealth is in real things, you survive. Bonds, 401ks, savings accounts, they all rely on trust in a broken system. When trust breaks, they go with it. Real wealth doesn't depend on promises. It stands on something solid. When fake money floods the system, prices rise across the board. The rich get richer, the poor and middle class fall further behind. Here's why. When trillions are printed, that money flows to the top first. It goes into stocks, real estate, and corporate assets. Those assets go up in price. If If you already own them, you win. If you don't, you're priced out. Meanwhile, your grocery bill climbs. Milk, eggs, rent, everything costs more. Your paycheck doesn't keep up, so you work harder, save more, and fall behind anyway. That's how the system is built. It's not broken, it's designed to move wealth upward. This is why the rich don't save in dollars. They buy land, gold, silver, cattle, Bitcoin. Things that hold value when currency doesn't. They don't listen to advisors who say bonds are safe. They know better. They buy things you can see, touch, and use. Assets that won't vanish in a market crash. Too many people still trust what they were told in school. Save money, buy mutual funds, hold bonds. That advice worked when money was real. It doesn't work anymore. If you don't change with the system will change you. You don't need to be rich to think like the rich. You just need to stop trusting fake money. Bitcoin didn't appear by accident. It was created in response to broken money. It's not perfect, but it's not controlled by central banks, and that makes it different. Younger generations are starting to understand this. They don't trust the old system. They see what's happening with the dollar, and they're looking for a way out. Bitcoin is one path. So is owning gold, silver, or land. Anything real is better than holding cash that loses value by the day. Many older people don't get this. They still save dollars. Degree to understand value. If it's printed endlessly, it's not valuable. If it's scarce, useful, and real, it is. Look at where your money sits. Is it in cash? Is it in a savings account? Is it in bonds that pay less than inflation? Then it's not safe. It's slowly disappearing. Move it. Buy something real. Even a small step counts. A few ounces of silver, a fraction of Bitcoin, a piece of land. A rental property, a side business that generates cash. Every real asset is a step away from collapse. You won't fix the system, but you can stop playing its game. The rich don't ask what's safe, they ask what's real. That's the question you need to ask now. There's still time to move, but time is shrinking. Every printed dollar lowers the value of the last. Don't be left holding the bag. Be the one holding what lasts. This is the passive path, the path to real wealth, the path away from fake promises. Like, subscribe, and stay ahead while others sleep.